When we last left off with the Injustice 2 comic, a new Batman had arrived shooting everyone up in his path, and the prison on Stryker's Island had lost power. It was at that moment that Superman knew that he could get free, and he punched, shattering the glass holding him prisoner. Without the red sun lamps turned on to dampen his powers, he would be getting them back relatively quickly. And he leaps out of the cell that he is in, landing on the walkway that is set up to allow visitors. Meanwhile, outside of the prison, Warden Turpin asks who is attacking them. The guards report, it's Batman, but it's not Bruce Wayne. This is the new evil Batman with red eyes and a crooked smile. He orders Deadshot to take the shot and the prison sniper is removed. He then proceeds to walk in with his own Suicide Squad. Let's make trouble. Luckily, Bruce and Batgirl, along with Black Canary and the Green Arrow from another universe, teleport in. Bruce tells everyone to stop the Suicide Squad while he heads over to Superman's cell. An arrow lodges into Croc's arm and Batgirl jumps on him as Canary screams him down to the ground. Green Arrow walks over telling him, stay down and stop trying to eat people. That's when his bow is shot and it's broken in two, and Deadshot points his pistols at both Green Arrow and Black Canary. This is unexpected. I heard you were dead. Luckily, Harley runs in with a bat, cracking Deadshot over his head, dropping him. And then she looks at Ollie and is stunned. Green Arrow and Black Canary were her friends. They convinced her to do good with her life, and she followed their example before being forced onto the Suicide Squad. Her makeup runs down her face as tears begin to flow, and she hugs the both of them. Green Arrow is from another universe, and he wonders, what the heck is going on? Meanwhile, in Superman's cell, Bruce walks over to him. Get back in your cell, Clark. Move. No, we fought too much and lost too much last time. Do you honestly believe that I wouldn't have plans for this in place? Last chance. Listen to that little voice in your head telling you to stop. Superman stares him down. My conscience is clear, Bruce. And then he hears it, a little voice in his head. Stop. He makes a fist. What is this? And that's when we see Bruce's plan. The atom is in Superman's brain with a tiny kryptonite shard. Adam holds the shard up. I'm your personal warden. I can do anything from give you a seizure to a stroke. It was Batman's idea, Superman. Superman's eyes glow. Even for you, this is necessary, Clark. Superman lunges at Bruce, so the atom stabs into his brain, causing him to fall. And Bruce calls up the warden. Superman is handled. Out in the prison yard, the squad is battling against the bullets being shot their way from the guards, and Harley is still hugging Green Arrow and Black Canary. Dinah explains that this is a different Ollie from the one that Harley knew. So Harley informs him, you were my lover. And of course, everyone says, what? So Harley tells him, I'm joking, of course. And then she explains that she does live in Green Arrow's cave, though. He asks her if it's the Arrow Cave, and she tells him, no, you called it the Quiver. He looks at Canary. Is she, messing with me again? Canary thinks about how bad the Arrow Cave name was and tells him, no, this one's real. Our evil Batman then walks up telling Harley, this doesn't look good, Harley. Squad, it's time for extraction. And Canary asks, why do you want to free Superman? And Harley tells her, we don't want him. We came for Damian. Inside, Talia al Ghul and a woman stand at Damian's cell. And they open it up with Damian asking, what's going on? The woman opens fire, killing the guards and the warden. And Damian runs out of the building with them, telling his mother to calm her servant down. She then flips Damian over, slamming him into the ground. I am no servant. Talia tells him, this is no way to talk to your sister. Damian, this is Anastasia al Ghul, daughter of the Bat. Deep in the base of the evil Batman and the squad, Batman walks over telling Harley, I could kill you for this, but I won't, because it's not up to me. So Harley asks him, oh really? Who's behind this then? She is brought into a room with the boss where she sees the man behind it all. Ra's al Ghul surrounded by Vixen, Talia, Damian, Anastasia, Poison Ivy, and Sheeta. And I see the other guy there as well, but I don't know who that is. He walks down telling Harley that humanity has crossed the tipping point. It has lit a fuse that cannot be snuffed out. It's too late for humanity. Thousands of species in this world are already dying. With it being as much of a cancer as it is, I intend to cut humanity away from the worlds. Harley makes a face at him. Did you practice that speech in a mirror? She turns to Ivy asking, why are you here? And Ivy tells her to save the green, telling Harley that she may join as well. It's not like she has a choice with the bomb in her head. And Harley tells her she always has a choice. Ra's jumps in there. You do, but your daughter would miss you. Harley turns back to him. Be very, very careful. Lucy, yes? She likes putting tutus on toy cars. She doesn't know that I'm her mother. He holds up one of those cars. She does know. Then Harley sees her daughter right in front of her, and she tells her to cover her ears as she gives Ra's a mouthful. He tells Harley that if she doesn't want to help, he will kill her. And Harley stops him again. No, you won't. You clearly have superheroes here who have bought what you're selling, so you wouldn't kill a child in front of them, or they wouldn't follow you anymore. She then asks him to come close so that Lucy doesn't hear what she has to say. And she headbutts Ra's, knocking out his teeth. Anastasia grabs Harley by the shirt, and everyone begins to fight against her, and Ra's tells them all to stop. He apologizes for how he handled this. He wants to save the planet, and he knows that Harley is full of regrets for what she did in Metropolis. Harley looks down, telling him, Superman was supposed to save the day. And Ross tells her, he didn't save Metropolis. He didn't save his wife. He didn't save his child. And he can't save you from what you did. I am the demon reborn, and you can be reborn as well. You can be a phoenix. Help us punish those who stole a future from your daughter. Meanwhile, Bruce is sitting in the Batcave looking at his monitors, and Green Arrow and Black Canary's son arrives asking about his son, Damian. Bruce asks if Dinah sent him down, and he tells her no. She told him to leave Mr. Wayne alone. He then asks if he's looking for his son. He explains that he's looking for the people who took his son, and he looks down at a $5 bill in a glass case. He thinks back to another time, when there was an Alfred and a young boy named Damian. A time when there was a Robin to be trained, and it was time to see if he could become the Robin that he was supposed to be. They were going to give him a night alone to prove himself. So Bruce flew his son to one of the farthest points out in Gotham, far away from everything, and he sets him down, telling him that he can be back in 3.5 hours if he finds the right route. Bruce leaves, and Damian sets his watch to 2 hours, because he'll beat the expected time. He's Damian Wayne. He leaps over the rooftops, and he found a mugging, which he stopped and promptly put an end to. The woman that he saved handed him $5, and he handed it back, telling her, we don't take tips. He then jumped back up onto the rooftop until he found a man standing on a ledge. He put his hand out, telling him not to do it, and the guy said that he just wanted to think. So Damian jumped off to continue on. But as the man began to cry, Damian was next to him again, asking if he just wanted to talk. He turned to the guy asking if this was his place, and he said it was. So Damian went in, and he made them both tea. They laughed, and the guy got cheered up. And then Damian got a stab victim to the hospital, helped an old woman get on the bus, and once again had to tell her that they don't take tips. After over 10 hours in Gotham, he finally got back to the cave, telling his father that he failed. Alfred asks Bruce, did you tell him that it was a time trial? No. Did you imply it? Perhaps. Damian is stunned. Huh? Alfred explained that it once took Bruce 3 days to get back. Bruce then looks at his son. I'll take the $5. We don't take tips, Damian. And Damian went to bed smiling. This brings us back to the current day as Bruce is looking at that $5 bill in a glass case in front of him. And he turns to Connor. Do you want to help? And Connor tells him yeah. So Bruce heads over with an injector. I'm gonna make it so that your parents will never lose you, but you have to keep it a secret. And this wraps up chapters 5 through 8 of the digital releases of Injustice 2. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, but we still don't have any answers to who the new Batman is. But to throw a whole curveball into the whole thing, we now have his secret daughter, Anastasia. I'll remember how to say it next time we have to do a video. I had to look that one up. It's pretty crazy. Let me know if you guys have any problems pronouncing that one. It's literally spelled Athanasia. Anastasia. I got it right in the video. I verified it. Anyway, guys, we'll see you next time right here. Subscribe to the channel so that you can keep up to date on what's happening in Injustice 2. You can also check it out when we do streams showing you some of the gameplay. And I will see you next time right here, or you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Comicstorian.